star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. And with most of the season behind us, Clark, we've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of a season. And some of these young fellas have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope the guards. And it's Porter at the small forward position. And for Detroit, we've got Duran. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Ivy. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Now here's Jokic. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
So quick on these drives. As quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Murray surveying the D. Rebound, Detroit. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, but I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now Murray, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Murray, the pass to Jokic. He kicks to Porter. Denver passing it around. Jokic with the bucket.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Now Porter, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Over Bogdanovich. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely for Murray. Detroit, no good that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now, here's Ivy. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Stewart with the steal. And here's Ivy. Last game, 26 points. Pass to Hayes. They could use a bucket. That shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, your Pistons dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pistons trail by 4. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Jokic is out there with Green, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Murray against Diallo. Clock at 6. Brown drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now, here's Burks. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Hayes the pass to Wiseman. Back to Hayes. 1:29 left here in the second. And finished up by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the knee with that emphatic finish.
Murray outside. Count that one. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hayes the pass to Burks. Right side Bagley. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
For 3, Murray got a piece of it. Jokic kicks to Green. Here's Murray up on top, covered by Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
That free throw missing. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Livers is checked in, and Ivy subbed in for Alec Burks. And the second free throw, good.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Now, here's Ivy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Smith on the wing. The pass to Gordon. Murray outside. It's Porter outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Ivy. Up 3 off the mark. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Denver on top. They lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Look at Detroit. They haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Nuggets.
They're getting every look they want on the offensive end. High percentage stuff. Great game planning.
And you love the execution as well. These guys are really on the same page tonight.
Indeed.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Ivy. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Hayes in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovic at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
And you know, Bojan Bogdanovic, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. At the top of the key, Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. There's Porter at the three. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trail by 4. Hayes with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Hayes the pass to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Now Hayes. No points in the game yet for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Porter. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Denver with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Murray, good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. A 3-ball. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Ivy kicks to Hayes. 56 seconds left in the third. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Diallo's checked in for Hayes. The Nuggets also changing it up. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Jokic. And it's Jackson in for Murray. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They set the pick. Bogdanovich left side. 5 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. The lead is 2. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. This is it to Stewart. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Stewart. He dishes it to Ivy. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Porter. He drains it from the right block. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Already blessed with an excellent pull-up jumper. Porter Jr. gives defenders a lot of different looks to deal with.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Nuggets 16.
And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Possession by possession. The only way we're going to get back in this thing. Starting right now, possession by possession. Let's stay together. That's all we got, baby. It's our fight and pride. Right here. Here we go.
Well, you hear it all the time, Greg. One play at a time. That's what he's highlighting now.
And smart that Coach Casey is doing is realizing that this is the only way we're going to snatch the lead.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Brown, Reggie Jackson out there with Smith. And there's Bryant. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. Pass to Bagley. Here's Livers. Now Wiseman. Bryant defending. Not as good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Wiseman.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Smith with it. Wiseman picks him up. And stolen by Ivy. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Diallo. Bagley with the ball. To tie it up. He takes it up and lays it in. Bagley's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing.
Ivy passes to Diallo. To the wing on the left. Bagley with a screen on Smith. Back to Diallo. From beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. The pass to Jackson. To the inside, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thanks, David. Timeout called the Pistons. They're trailing by 5. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Ivy. Stewart with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Ivy, good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
It's in!
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Bagley trying to free himself up. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivy with great confidence and the game to back it up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Nuggets. Murray. Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Jamal Murray is about as consistent as he gets from the free throw line. He is not the guy you like to foul in this situation.
That's good, going 1 or 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Pistons. They're behind by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Ivy kicks to Stewart. Detroit, no good that time either. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Marvin Bagley, the 3rd. Second personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the Nuggets, Caldwell Pope. Contavious Caldwell.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Contavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Hayes finds Stewart. The 3. So the Nuggets win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we're playing better and better. Hopefully we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.